Alright, so we're back. So it's time to go to the salt mines. I think we have everything we need. It's time to get going. This area really reminds me of an area in Resident Evil 4. And actually there's a place in Resident Evil 5 that kind of looks similar too. Oh, hey buddy. There's a lot of these guys, huh? Maybe I'll just do it this way. I'm gonna go back and get the shotgun. Holy crap. I don't know if this gun's any good, like, honestly. I'm happy I got it, but realistically can't say whether this gun's any better than anything else. Alright. Wow, I would have completely missed out. Let's grab the shotgun. And you know what? We've never used one of these, so let's try one of these and see if anything shows up that we missed. That's one thing so far we want to miss. Alright, we've got space now. Lots of burner fuel. Alright, let's go grab loot, because I get the feeling this is the final boss. Maybe. It looks like it's really soon. That's a pretty cool item. Don't know if I'd use them very often, because you only get so many, but you can make more. Oh, it looks like they just wore off. Okay. Well, let's get going. I haven't really tried to use this on molded. I don't know if it's very effective. If this isn't the final boss area, then we've got a little bit before then. Oh, we're going down into the salt mines. I thought we would be going, well, it looked like there's towers up there and stuff. I'm guessing this elevator's gonna break. Looks kinda old. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that was good. Oh, traps! We're back into traps, huh? Hey, buddy. Okay, he hurt himself. He hurt his little buddy, too. Is he dead? Nope. That's not very effective, huh? Alright, I won't use it on him, though. Gotta reload this. Next time we see an item box, we gotta check to see if I have more of the strong handgun ammo. Or the enhanced, I can't remember what it was called. This does look like a salt mine. Which way do we go? Those are very useful. Is there a limit to the amount we can hold? Hold at least 9. Mag. I don't even have that. Okay. Alright. Got ambushed. And it worked for him. Yeah, I know what the four-legged molded are, okay? I'm sitting all the way back here? Alright. Let's see if it walks right into that. Yep, sure will. Bye. Alright, let's go. Hey. I'll take this even though I can't use it. Oh, I thought you were dead! Fuck off! Oh shit. You kidding me? Oh, you're not dead? Okay, okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Apparently that remote bomb was not very effective. Hey, buddy. Oh, you hurt. Shit. This gun sucks! I'll use enemy. Just enemy. I'll retry this. Alright, no machine gun. We're not using the machine gun. It's so bad. It's such a bad weapon. Alright, let's do this all over again. That's a first aid medal. Interesting. And I thought it was an herb each time. There's an herb over here. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay. Maybe we need to start using these. It's weird, they make a liquid sound. But I guess it's for the chemicals that are used to make them. Nice miss, bro. I'm honestly just gonna fire as fast as I can and just aim for the head. Because I don't want to die at this point. I wonder if the machine gun's supposed to be this week. Just stay dead. Were you like jacked or something? How were you able to push that? It's real heavy. Guess it's because it's on an incline. Alright, alright. Let's just keep going. I wonder why they're at the salt mine. Do they enjoy the salt? What's that? Didn't look like a mine to me though. Okay, handgun ammo. This must be where he's making all those bombs. Really? Shit. Alright. Sent. Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad are still totally under though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kinda fucked up. Sent. Friday, November 4th, 2015, 2:10 a.m. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie, La La Land, and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad, since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Sent. Friday, September 1st, 2016, 1:10 a.m. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evelyn's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's bodies to propagate itself, and slowly takes over the cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. So this is a lab. That makes enough sense to me. Five minutes after dosing. Necrotoxin, E-series dosage test. 10 minutes after dose. Death. 12 minutes after dose. Cell calcification. Target acquired. Necrotoxin. Destroys cell of any subject based on the E-series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a... Okay. Neurotoxin. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of the several concepts for the company's NEXBUS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with the technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NEXBUS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its abilities to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had an even organization chomping at the bit to get on the board. The project would have never existed were it not for the discovery of the remarkable progress vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty Series A through Series D to the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first E-series specimen, named Evelyn, has proved capable of secreting the mutamycete from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first, the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the immunomycete infection has progressed throughout the body cell, so the body... Alright. The story of this makes a lot of sense. You kind of understood that already, though. More reading? Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold, and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as a theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, while a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Nah, she's just crazy. She's evil. She was bred for evil. As with all Umbrella creations. Thank God for 9 bucks. Alright. Got any enhanced handgun ammo? Yes, we do. Any more machine gun ammo? Do we even want to use machine gun anymore? It seems so bad. Flame rounds. Okay, neuro rounds. And grab the grenade launcher. Neuro rounds. Most of the other games, all there ever is explosive rounds. I'm interested as to why there's neuro rounds. Let's reload these. Wow, those stabilizers really improve the reload speed. Oh, we need that, that's for sure. Perhaps it's a bad idea to go sworn, but I think it's a good idea. Sure give you a lot of loot in this game. Yeah, I had a feeling the store wouldn't open. Oh, wait. More mag ammo. It's too bad we can't have one. I don't think we really need that anymore. Though a knife-only game would be very, very difficult. It could prove to be fun. like in Resident Evil 4. It's incredibly difficult, but pretty fun. Well, I know it's you, Evelyn. Not fooling anyone. All this mag ammo. You know what? I'm gonna go back and use up some stuff to make rounds. I'm gonna want more grenade launcher rounds. Can you run, Ethan? Nope. Ethan? Ethan? Can we move, Ethan? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna make some of those neuro rounds. So burner solid fuel? Yep. Just gonna make some stuff. Hey, there's an achievement for making one of each thing. Yep, I was right. Alright, let's save. Oh, we're at a part of the game called Kill Evelyn with necrotoxin. Even though it's okay, well, I guess I was wrong. It's not neurotoxin. Okay. So I guess we're at the final fight. I wonder what the arena looks like. Oh god, fuck you. Yeah, I'm hallucinating. Fuck! Oh. Mistakes were made. Fuck you. Back off! Back off! It's dead. Thank God. Alright. We're gonna need those. Music's pumping up. Did he die? Okay, wow. Wonder if there'll be an item box like halfway through this. Probably not, but one can wish. Thanks. Don't like this weapon, but it gets the job done. Fuck off! Oh my god. Go. Fucking do it. Fight me. Not sure what that was about. Alright, let's fucking go. Never mind. Fucking die. Get the feeling that Magnum would have been really useful now. Fuck! Fuck! Don't kill me! I blew off your legs? I didn't know I could do that. I'm sorry, buddy. Move! You're gonna blow up! Can't move! Fuck off and die. You're gonna need that. Holy shit. It's like a boss rush. kind of fun. Just give us one time to go back to the get an item box. I'll make a lot of first aid meds because we're gonna need them. Hard's gonna be a whole nother beast. Or whatever difficulties there are in this game. It's gonna be a whole nother thing entirely. Really? Nothing? Oh, we're not even close to being done. Alright. Alright, let's just keep going. It really seems like we're close to the end, but we might be wrong. Oh, Grandma's out and around, huh? There's the doll. Is this supposed to be Evelyn? Oh, no way.
I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
No fucking way. Does that mean the real Evelyn's the grandma? And we're back in the guest house.
Leave me!
Hey, what do you want to go? You want to go? You're not real. What? What do you want?
This is your fault.
No, this is your
Why am I
fault.
seeing this?
We're infected. This is her fault for existing, for being created. You wanna go? Like, I'll fight you. I want to fight you. I want to get this over with. Like, I don't need you to follow me.
Ethan,
Oh,
it's okay.
no.
It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die.
I don't want to. Why would I ever want to?
It's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Yeah, is it? Where do we even go? Can we just leave? Keep laughing.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
No, I'm not.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
I want your help! I have to do this.
That wasn't real. I don't know why I shot. It's probably the sound of the chainsaw that makes it sound real. Fucking game. Yeah, I'm not supposed to go this way? Like, I don't... I don't get it. Okay.
Stay away! No, you! Get away! Leave me alone!
Damn it.
No, you don't!
Damn it!
Get away! No! No! Get away from me! Stop! 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 No!
Got her.
No! No! No!
Die. Please.
You.
I figured it out myself.
Why does everyone hate me?
It's not over yet.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
I'm just gonna die. No?
I'm a big paradise!
The fuck?
You're just a little boy.
Let me go!
I just wanted a family.
Reload! Ow. What's that? Fuck.
Use it!
I'm grabbing it! I'm grabbing it!
Playtime's over.
Can't see her. Fuck! Was that you, Chris? Was that you, Chris? You always airdrop weapons. We lived. Is that you, Chris? No. Who
I'm
are you?
Redfield.
Wait,
I'm glad we found you.
that's not what Chris looks like.
The fuck took you guys so long?
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job. Go home to my loving husband.
Throw it.
I miss you.
Throw the phone.
I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Throw the phone.
Goodbye.
Can't remember that any longer.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers.
Yeah.
It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Wait,
But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia the first time. But now I've lost her again. And the only other door I can see is closed.
we did it. Wait, what? It's over. This is the credits. Oh. Well, that was awesome. The story was all put together nicely. I mean, I still have a couple of questions about it. Like, I really wish we knew more about Chris and what's going on with Umbrella. I'm not sure why it was a Umbrella helicopter that picked us up. Maybe as we replay the other ones that the other Resident Evils that I've played, the story will unfold in a better way. Because I don't recall Umbrella being good, but maybe it's the new Umbrella that is good. Not sure. The graphics were a huge improvement over all the other games that have been made. And playing first person was awesome. I think in the future they should think about making the next games, if there is next, which I mean, it's inevitable, right? I'd say they should probably think about having first person in future ones. It made the game a lot more scary. I mean, it felt different than older games, but perhaps it's that first person view that adds more to the personal touch of playing as those characters. Honestly, I can say this is probably one of the best horror games I've played in recent years. The last AAA horror title that was really good that I played, well, it wasn't even really good, it was okay, was The Evil Within. And I felt that was kind of gimmicky. I didn't really enjoy it. Now, would I say this is probably my favorite of the series? I'm not sure. You know, Resident Evil 4 was really, really fun, and I could run through and play that game a million times. This game, not so sure. Like, maybe for the achievements I could play it over and over again. But, other than that, I don't know. It's a hard game. Every single part of this game is difficult. I wonder what we unlock for beating the game. Can we just skip this now? Should we just wait? How long is this gonna take? But yeah, I thought this overall was a great game. I don't know why I took so much stuff at the end of the game, because I guess most of the time when you have to fight the bosses, you're using your own equipment. I guess they just kind of let you kill Evelyn at the end of the game. So maybe I shouldn't have been hoarding things as much and just use them to kill the molded. I think if I was going to play on higher difficulties, I'd probably use the shotgun a bit more. Make more enhanced handgun ammo. Maybe just not use the machine gun. I think I took a lot more damage when I used the machine gun. I'm not sure if it does much in the way of damage. I wonder if there's a New Game Plus. And I wonder if that allows you to keep your extra reload speed and steroid health. Because if so, you could really make your character strong. I mean, there's got to be a cap to it. At least in reload speed, because the animations can only be so fast. But honestly, the voice acting was great in this game. Every single character seemed real. I really liked. I think my favorite character in the family was probably Jack. He's got the most personality. He shows it all. His voice lines are funny. He's very playful with Ethan. He tries to kill you, but he also makes a joke out of it. I mean, if anything, I'd like to know more about Lucas. I'm not sure he's dead at this end of this game. I think he's still alive. And I think that you can tell because there's still the traps that he's still alive. I don't know if he's the person that trapped up that area, though. It looks like, I mean, he's the only person that builds those kinds of traps. So, maybe in future DLC, there'll be something with him. I don't know. I know that there's supposed to be a DLC releasing that's more story-driven in the future, but I'm not sure when that's coming out. The other DLC seem to be like videotapes and past stuff in little mini-games, but they're probably still worth getting. I'd definitely get them. I'm really glad I waited to get this game on PC, because now I can easily play it anytime I want it to play it. I'm wondering why it was Chris and not anybody else that came to save. Wonder if that's telling as to who will be the main character of the next game, or if it'll be a brand new character like Ethan. It'd be cool if there's even a sequel that had Ethan in it as a BSAA agent. I mean, that would be really cool. I don't know if they would do that. I don't know if people would like that. Not too sure. It was weird seeing Chris because it didn't even look like Chris. They've really changed the way he's looked over time. From his skinny, you know, police agent, very limited strength character to an extremely buff guy in Resident Evil 5 to somebody that's just about the same in Resident Evil 6 to now being what looks to be a very young, relatively new person. And one theory I might have as to why is I'm starting to think that the people we think are real in these games aren't exactly real, and they may be replicated. My theory behind that comes from the Resident Evil 6, which I guess we'll see in the future, but characters in that game, some of them are clones. And I'm wondering if that means that's a clone of Chris or not. It could be as simple as they changed his character style completely. Which is believable. I mean, I would not be surprised if there's nothing to it, but it's weird that they would change the art style completely. It's got to be because of the new engine and everything with it. He just looks very young. He usually had, like, in the previous games, he has more well-defined features that are kind of showing of what he looks like. Anyways, let's see, spent some really long credits, honestly. I'm probably gonna go back and try on my own time to do the, other ending. I may upload one video with the other ending, and I know there's another mode that I've heard a lot of players really liked, called Ethan Must Die. I'm not sure if we have to beat the game on hard to unlock that, but I would definitely play Ethan Must Die and record it at least a couple attempts. I don't know if it's something I could beat. I mean, it could be very difficult. So this came out about a year ago. So it's probably going to be a couple of years before the next Resident Evil. And I wonder how much difference they'll put in the next one, because this is a huge step in a different direction than previous games. I mean, most people didn't say they liked 6, but that game was relatively fun, and I mean, I'll be uploading videos on that game in the future. The next game we'll be working on is probably Revelations 2, because I think we're going to do things in reverse chronological order. And I have all the games that are available on PC. I just don't know how hard Revelations 2 is, because my friends have said it's really difficult. And it's completely different from the playstyle of this. So I find, at least in the other games, you can get better by playing games that are similar in the series, but this game, it's like you have to start all over again, learning new things. Like, instead of running away, a lot of the time I would run away and I would take a lot of damage, whereas I could have just blocked. But to me, it's it's more instinctual to try to run away. So maybe I should get better at blocking. I'm gonna have to for the other modes. There's a lot of companies involved in this game. Pebble. There's Havoc. They're involved in a lot of games. There's usually something after the credits, so... I really like that grainy feel to the everything. It's really cool. There's the family. They were probably just a normal family before any of this happened. Honestly. Yep, I was right. There's more to it. Huh? Okay, maybe not. Difficulty. Normal. Playtime 10 hours, okay. Restarts 2019. Missed 4 of them. Missed 5 antique coins. I don't even know where they were. It's 2 files. Wow. Albert 01R. Item, the secrets of defense. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is that content. Except for it never came out in spring, so we're still waiting for that. So do I have to beat Madhouse to unlock Ethan Must Die? Definitely seems that way. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. That'll probably be me playing. That'll probably be a version of this with a different ending. If I ever unlock Ethan Must Die, I'll upload a couple of attempts of that. Alright, see you guys.